Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Andrew here, and in this video we are going to make your Android phone private in 10 minutes. No apps needed. So your Android is probably sharing more than you think, location, ad ID, and even near device tracking. So give me 10 minutes, no apps, and we're going to lock it down. This works on most Android phones: Pixel, Samsung, OnePlus, Xiaomi. Menus may look slightly different, but the settings are there. The goal is to reduce tracking, stop background data leaks, and tighten lock screen privacy. Just to note, this isn't to be visible online. It's going to stop unnecessary sharing with the settings that you already have. So step one, we are going to kill ad tracking. And to do this, we want to open up settings. And from here, you want to scroll down until you see security and privacy. Then you want to scroll down and go privacy controls. Then you want to select ads. And once you're in here, you want to delete advertising ID. This deletes your current advertising ID. Apps can still show you ads, but they may not be as relevant or interesting to you. So we're going to delete advertising ID. And also when you're in there, if you see ad personalization, you can disable that also. Step two, permission audit. So to do this, we're going to open up settings. And then I want you to scroll down until you see security and privacy. Then scroll down to privacy controls and permission manager. Now, the four main ones in here are location, camera, microphone, and contacts. So I'll go to camera, and allowed all the time, there are no apps allowed. But if I go to say maps, it's saying allow only while using the app. So you want to set anything you don't trust to don't allow. Seeing as this is maps, I'll allow it only while using the app. But if I go back and I select Me Fitness, I will don't allow, select don't allow, and I will go back. You can do this for each of those in the location settings, the camera settings, microphone and contacts. For apps that you do use, you could say ask first. Anything you don't trust, obviously, don't allow. And under location, I want you to make sure you've got apps here that are allowed all the time. Remove anything that's there that isn't something that you really trust. If an app's permission doesn't make sense, it doesn't get access. It's that simple. Okay, so step three, we can lock location down properly. And to do this, you can scroll down to settings. Then from here, scroll down to location. And then here you can disable fully the use location option. If you don't need it at all, then obviously it's a good thing to turn off. But if you do, you could also go to location services if you scroll down. And then you'll see some of the location services. You don't need Wi-Fi scanning to be on, so we can turn that off. Also, Bluetooth scanning, don't need that on, can turn that off. You could turn off emergency location services, but only if you understand the trade-off, otherwise leave it on for safety. And also, if you look at Google location accuracy, I have it disabled. If you want maximum privacy, turn it off, but if you rely on precise navigation, then you should keep it on. Step four, we want to turn off nearby device tracking you don't use. So to do this, you want to open up settings and then go to connected devices. And here, if there's anything you're not using, you can select the little wheel, cog wheel at the side, and select forget. Also, you want to go into connection preferences. And if casting, if you never cast to your TV, you want to make sure that it's disabled. And also quick share, I would disable that as well. Step 5, private lock screen. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to settings, and we want to scroll down to notifications, and then notifications on lock screen. Now for maximum privacy, I would have this set to don't show any notifications. And that's the setting that I'm going to keep on this device. And then I want to go back. And from here we want to scroll down to security and privacy. And then scroll down to privacy controls. And then show clipboard access. Show a message when apps access text, images, or other content you've copied. So if your phone has clipboard suggestions or access prompts, keep prompts on because clipboard leaks are real. Step 6, we're going to stop background data leaks. And to do this, we want to open up settings. And from here you want to select network and internet. Then we want to select SIMs and mobile network. And preferred SIMs I am going to select here. And then if we scroll down we can see data saver is off, so we want to enable data saver. And if you have a few apps you need in the background like messaging, you can add them here in the unrestricted mobile data section. Okay, so step 7, just a kind of a fast checklist on securing your device. If we go to settings, let's go into settings, and then you want to go down to security and privacy. And in here we want to select device unlock. Now, make sure you have a screen lock. PIN is stronger than a pattern, so always go with PIN. If we go back, we can see device finders. Enable Find My Device if you want recovery features. It's a trade-off. If you keep it on, you still did all the permission tightening anyway. And then if we go back, we want to go to System and Updates. And if we select Security Updates, it will do a check for latest software update. And here you can turn on Smart Updates. So use Smart Updates. Also apply to all software updates, so I'm going to enable this as well. And you know, privacy is easier when your phone is up to date. And finally, your browser. Now I use Brave, and I have a video on the channel on securing Brave with Android and also on desktop. So I will leave a link in the description to both of those. And that's pretty much it. You've just cut a ton of tracking in a few minutes with no extra apps. If you want to comment your phone model, I can tell you where these settings are on your Android version. And also, please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost anything and it would help the channel a lot. Give a thumbs up and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.